Okay, just another short little video to talk about the much maligned IKEA shelves. A whole lot of people buy them and like them. I've got them. I can't afford to have custom shelves built, and I don't have the time to build them myself, or at least not for now. This is my main wall of records, but I have a bunch on other walls as well. The only customization that I've really done is create some laser cut dividers because I prefer to see the names of the bands rather than just the alphabet on the dividers, but that's just me. Years ago, IKEA also replaced the expedites with something called the Kallax. But that's a whole different discussion, and some people who are hardcore fans of the thicker expedites are still upset about that. Um, they are meant to be mounted to the wall, and some people will tell you not to bother mounting them because their shelves haven't collapsed yet. I will tell you, I recommend you mount them to the wall, especially if you are insane enough to mount the shelves on their sides, because they are not designed to go that way. And if you build them so the long shelves are vertical and the short pieces are horizontal, gravity is going to win every time without that extra support of the short pieces sitting on top of the long pieces, as can be witnessed in the infamous image circulated online of collapsed shelves which were not mounted to the wall and installed on their sides. Yikes. I also use 13 by 13 by 3 or 2-inch boxes depending on where the shelves are, which I buy from Uline and I put in the back of each cube. They serve as spacers so that all the records sit cleanly forward. They also might provide a little bit of a honeycomb support, but that's probably negligible. But I do like having my records sit flush with the front. Well, I do have most of my shelves installed correctly, so the long shelves are horizontal and the short pieces sit vertically on those long pieces. Unfortunately, because of the room and the height of the ceiling, I have some 2x4 Kallaxes on their sides against the ceiling, and you can see that the long pieces are vertical and the short pieces are horizontal. And I don't trust a simple little wooden dowel, which are simply not going to be able to hold that kind of weight forever. Eventually, something's got to give. Some will claim that the dowels are plenty strong, and I mean, yeah, strong enough that I can't break them with my fingers, but then I'm a weakling. So it's not surprising that I can't break them so easily. But you know, if I took a pair of pliers and gave them a tweak, they're really not that hard to break. And considering I have well over 3.5 tons of records, I'm not going to trust these wooden dowels. So what I do, especially for the handful of shelves that are mounted on their side, is I replace the wooden dowels with metal ones. I get these from Amazon, XL, or however you pronounce them. I get the 6mm by 50mm, which come in 15-piece packets, and that comes out to less than $1 a piece. So for me, that's totally worth it. And certainly they're going to be a lot stronger than the wooden dowels. Yeah, it doesn't fix the cheap press board that's on the inside of these, but it gives the support I think I need. I'm actually more concerned the floors aren't going to hold up 3.5 tons than I am that the shelves aren't going to work. The records are so distributed in a honeycomb structure of shelves and shelves that the weight seems distributed well to me. Anyway, that's what I do. Do what you want. I promised people I would share my setup, so there you go. Argue it out in the comments below if you wish.